So, and I could go on here and talk about, because I don't know how many of you have worked with public opinion polls. One can break down opinion in different properties. For example, we can talk about the direction in this case. So is it good? Is it good to download files, or is it simply not bad? It sounds a little bit tricky, but these are the questions that you can pose. What exactly does it mean when people say it's okay to download? And intensity, how strongly do young people actually think that it is okay? If they see someone get punished, are they going to change attitude, or are they going to continue downloading? Stability. If people around them change their behavior, are they going to change their behavior, or is it consistent over time? What is the information? This is one of the two of the most important properties of any opinion. What kind of information support grounds the attitude they value? Build it. What kind of social support build it? Now, I don't have any answers, but if one wants to understand this, what is behind it, one must go into these aspects. And if you work with these things, you do. But no one has done it so far. There's a big research project starting up now in Lund University, which has its goal to understand these things better. Now, one could just skip this thing as oh, this is spoiled. This is spoiled. A spoiled generation, nothing to care about. We don't care. But I would be more hesitant to draw these kind of conclusions. There is a wonderful sociologist. He's dead now, but his ideas are wonderful. He's called Thorsten Ostermann. He wrote his thesis late in life, The Mechanism of Public Opinion. He pointed out that people change their opinions to changes in the world around them more than they change their political orientation. So I can be a socialist, still I change my opinions more in line with what goes on in the world. So I can be politically correct, have an official version all the time, but unofficially have completely different opinions. Okay, now we go into the Pirate Bay. We will take a closer look at what strange phenomena is this. January 2006. Rick Falkvinger, the leader, starts a website inviting people to sign up for a new party. Another paper? I think it should be 40. How many are you? It should be 40. Okay. He started out 2006. And the reason why he started out, it was this general, I think it was at the moment when more and more there was a discussion in the media about this kind of file sharing, information properties, patents, information control, surveillance, and things like that. And he was he's a person that really cares and thinks a lot about these issues. And to summarize just his basic, he had the aim that he thinks that we must reform, deregulate copyright laws, patent rights, and reform law and policies concerning privacy, integrity, because the information society is opening up another kind of knowledge sharing which old laws oppose. So that's okay. Let's summarize it like that. You can. We could discuss this over many cups of coffee, and we would continue for weeks probably before we really understand what's going on in the pirate mind. Okay, 2006, February, registration of the party. May, Swedish police confiscates the service hosting the Pirate Bay. Okay, the party triples its membership numbers, going from hundreds, thousand to several thousand. September, it participates in the national elections. 0.63%. So not very much, but I mean, we are talking about a party that started up in January.
They have voices.
Okay, end of 2000, we jump a little bit. Now this is something that is really a critical moment. It's called, because it's in EU, a new regulation about Intellectual Property Rights Enforcement Directive. These directives, they are supposed to be implemented nationally, but it always takes time. So this directive has been formulated, I don't know, 2004 to 2005, and then 2006, the Swedish version was under the way, how it should be implemented in Swedish law. So then the discussion broke out, and the net, on the internet, bloggers, discussion groups, you can imagine, this is really, it was really, really hot stuff. It sounds probably perhaps weird, but this is a really hot topic in Sweden. So in February 2009, this year, when the parliament passes this new directive, this new law, the membership grow to 10,000. Now, if we are talking about a political party and numbers of members, this is huge for Sweden, having officially 10,000 members. And the most critical moment, which is the Pirate Bay trial, which has been gone on during this spring. They confiscated the servers. It took a very long time before it went to trial. And at the end, in the middle of April, the verdict came, and they got 1 year prison, 30 million in fine.
Crowns.
Now this unleashed the storm. This is the growth of members.
Oh.
This is the growth of members the day when the verdict came. Isn't this cool? It really demonstrates that the political context is very important.